I don't know how y'all doing. Video gonna be about old Patrick Mahomes, the guy who I consider one of the 10 greatest quarterbacks. That doesn't change. But what is changing is that he's starting to morph into Aaron Rodgers. Maybe doing them all state commercials is kind of making him look at Aaron Rodgers as like someone like not only an elder statement, but somebody he wants to mimic, which ain't the way you want to be when you get to the postseason. If you want to have Aaron Rodgers regular season, that's one thing, but when it come money time, you don't want that. But is it happening now that Patrick Mahomes is just not getting it done? He got smashed last year against Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl, got exposed pretty bad. And then to come out yesterday against Cincinnati, Joe Burrow came back, beat them in overtime. They got cute before halftime with the little side pass to Tyreek Hill and then get them 3 points. That came back to bite them in the butt. They were up by 11. Blew two games this year against Cincinnati. One in the regular season, and of course they got to stay in the NFC Championship game. So what's going to happen with Patrick Mahomes? Because you didn't had 4 straight runs at home in the AFC Championship game, and you went to 2 Super Bowls. However, the hype and the machinery, are you turning and you morphing into Aaron Rodgers? You see, makes you kind of wonder because he didn't have the best of years, but he has that innate. He has incredible ability, and one thing about Mahomes, you can never count him out because he can always deliver. He's the only quarterback I've seen. I can say this: he could be down 20 points in modern context. He can come back, but now there's some doubt starts to creep in. And is he been doing not only doing them all state commercials with Aaron Rodgers, but is he morphing into that? Is he just gonna be known as a guy who stat pad, has great regular season, who did win a Super Bowl, been a league MVP, Super Bowl MVP, but was it too much too soon? And he hasn't. This is the best it's gonna get? Because you gotta kind of wonder, and you gotta be a realist too. Buffalo Bills with Josh Allen is coming knocking. They're gonna come knocking. Burrow has knocked. Hubert out with the LA Chargers is coming. Don't forget about Lamar Jackson. And if Deshaun Watson gets it together and gets in the right spot, so you gotta kind of wonder, you know, because Mr. Mahomes looked like he was on his own wave of runs. Of course, you also got to factor his head coach is Andy Reid, and Andy No Clock Management Reid is known for gagging. He's gagged a lot. Andy Reid is like, I want to say he's like Marty Schottenheimer and George Karl, the basketball coach of NFL coaches. They got a ring. That's the difference between him and Marty Schottenheimer and George Karl. Same type of high explosive offenses and numbers, but guys who just couldn't quite get seal the deal. And Andy Reid got that ring, but he has had a lot of opportunities and a lot of things that happen. But I'm just wondering what's happening with Mahomes, because sometimes when you lose like they lost yesterday, how you come back? They came back last year because they got smashed against Tampa Bay in the Super Bowl. They got to the NFC AFC Championship game, but to blow it like this, it was one thing that first year against New England when you were down 17-0, you came back forced overtime and you lost. That's one thing. And then you won the last 2 years at home, but it's another. You beat, how you beat Buffalo last year, which was tough, and then you won that. I go back a couple years ago when you beat. I wasn't the Houston and Deshaun Watson, but I forgot. I can't think right now who it was in the AFC Championship game because I know they beat Houston in that one game that come back. But anyway, point is, how are you going to come back from this? And are you going to turn into Aaron Rodgers? We're going to see with Mr. Mahomes. We'll see. But anyway, give me your thoughts and your takes. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And I'm wondering with Patrick Mahomes, is this going to be like his one and done? Because he looked like he was going to be set to have a run of rings. But is he going to be more Russell Wilson than Steph Curry? We'll see. And I know it's 2 different sports, but the commonality is you saw what happened with Russell Wilson with that blown play against New England. He never been the same. And you wonder if Mahomes is blowing it too. I'm out.